This is the recording for 2.6. So, asks us to find each of the following functions and state any domain restrictions. So first, we've got f plus g all multiplied by x, which is f of x plus g of x. We can distribute that out, and then we're just going to plug in our equation. So we get negative 2x plus 5 plus x squared minus 5, and that gives us, once we simplify, our answer of x squared minus 2x. Number 2, so first we have f of x minus g of x, and in this one we have to distribute the negative. So it's going to be at negative x squared plus 5, and that's what we're going to plug in. So negative 2x plus 5 minus x squared plus 5. And distribute that out, we get negative x squared minus 2x plus 10. Next problem, we're just going to multiply these together, so it's going to be a FOIL problem. We get negative 2x cubed plus 10x plus 5x squared minus 25. We can't really do anything with this. We're just going to rearrange the terms in order of our x to, in order of, I don't know, in order of the exponents. I didn't say that right. Never mind. Negative 2x cubed plus 5x squared plus 10x minus 25. And that's our third problem. Next, we have a division problem. So we're just going to put f of x over g of x, and we get negative 2x plus 5 over x squared minus 5. And we can't really do anything with this. So what we're going to do is find our restrictions and basically set this equal to 0. Square root each side, we get x is equal to positive or negative 5, which means in our restrictions, x cannot equal positive or negative square root of 5. Next, going on to a different section. So we're doing f of g of x and stating any domain restrictions. So for this one, we just, in the first equation, we basically plug g, our equation for g, into x of the other function. So we're going to get 3 times 3x squared plus 6x plus 7 minus 7. So that whole equation in the middle, that is our g function. And then we're going to distribute this out, combine like terms, and we're going to get 9x squared plus 18x plus 14. Now for this one, it's vice versa. We're going to plug f into x of g's equation. So everywhere an x appears in our g of x function, we plug in 3x minus 7. So we get 3 times 3x minus 7, that quantity squared, plus 6, times 3x minus 7 plus 7. And once we distribute all this out, combine like terms, we get 27x squared minus 108x plus 112. And finally, we have f of g of negative 1. So we plug in, we do what we did for the first equation. We plug in g into the x's of our other functions, and then we plug in negative 1 to x of f of x. So we get 3 parentheses, 3 times negative 1 squared, plus 6 times negative 1, plus 7 parentheses minus 7. And our final answer, once we combine like terms, distribute everything out, is going to be 5. And that's 2.6.